Yes, guys, and welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102. It's been a long time since I've been on CM, let alone done a video. So, a little bit of catch-up to do now then. So, part 89 of the Game On Challenge with myself and Matt. Now, I've got to work out right. So much has happened. It was the 11th of August 03 since last time that was the in-game date. So, you're going to see for yourself that just so much has occurred since the days of Dortmund and Bayern Munich. And I do stress, since the days of Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Matt was at Bayern Munich, I was at Dortmund. You know, times change. Times do change. We have both gone on for new challenges. We have both left Germany. Now, when I restore this, it's going to store as a solo game, and I think it's going to come straight onto Matt. I think that tends to be how it works. It's been a bit different for me because I've actually moved twice in one. I've actually going to have been at 3 clubs in one season, believe it or not, because I started out at Dortmund. Matt left first. He left Bayern Munich. I then left Dortmund, and then the team I went to, I then left again because they were just getting on my nerves. So, are you ready? Are you ready? There's a big element of where's the challenge in any of this. I get that. But you know what? You could say where's the challenge in playing CM in the future and just playing it season after season after season. There's every bit of challenge. It's just, it keeps the game interesting. It keeps it fun. And which isn't easy. And we have moments, of course, where we just get really fucked off. I believe everybody does. You know, we all get moments where we just think, fucking bullshit. You know, we all say it, don't we? And I've had it. I had it when I left Dortmund to the team I went to, who had plenty of resources, but the country just pissed me off, to be honest with you. So, start with Matt. Matt is at ready. You don't know where Matt is yet, do you? You don't know where Matt is. So Matt has left Bayern Munich. Surprisingly, left Bayern Munich, and I do stress surprisingly, left Bayern Munich without getting the title. Now, of course, we had that problem at the end of the season when it was all fucked up. Or we had to go back a little bit. But that aside, he left. So, actually, let me see. You see the date there, 25th, 1st of the 5th, 04. So you can see we've actually concluded 2 seasons. So, bit of a spoiler there. So we actually finished the 03-04 season, and I won the title with Dortmund. Matt failed, which has ultimately led to Matt leaving. I think he just had enough, to be honest with you. He wanted a new challenge. His objective at the Bayern Munich, of course, was to get them out of non-league, which he did. So Matt is now the manager of Liverpool. Liverpool, of course, he's never been Liverpool before. And Liverpool is where it all started for me. I started out as Liverpool, and there you see it. We're at the end of the season, and what a terrific season he has had with Liverpool. He got his 7 signings in, and he's done an absolute remarkable job. No doubt about that. His 7 signings, quick gander now then. As I said, we've not played for a while, me and Matt. It's at least a couple of weeks. So, just had to do a little bit of catch-up on all of this. He's brought some quality players. Buffon regen right there. But I think for Liverpool, I don't think... he is still rich. I'm not sure what he's got in the bank. I don't want to look, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a long-term game for Liverpool, for Matt. I think he'll leave Liverpool sooner rather than later. He wasn't in Europe. And I think he'll probably... Will he have a season with them in the Champions League? Possibly. He might go move on. Who knows? Of course, the biggest competitors that was expected was Margate, believe it or not. Back-to-back titles. But nevertheless, a big congratulations to Matt there. He's done an absolute fabulous job with Liverpool and deserves all the credit in the world. Now, over to me. Now, where did I leave Dortmund for? Where did I leave Dortmund? Well, we actually left Dortmund, as you could probably worked it out, for Paris Saint-Germain. Now, we didn't stay at Paris Saint-Germain very, very long. And you'll see that by when I go to landmarks. There you see, we took over on the 30th of October. And we left very recently, to be honest with you. We left very, very recently. And it just wasn't working. Despite money. And as you can see, we brought the Buffon regen at PSG, and then Matt's obviously brought him at Liverpool. So it never really materialised No doubt about that. Now, I just want to check something very, very quickly. So interestingly then... Oh, sorry, I'm reading I don't know what I'm reading there. I was reading Liverpool again. I've got that completely wrong, haven't I? I went back to Liverpool and thought that I bought him. Scrap that shit. There were my 7 signings then when taking over Paris Saint-Germain. Chip Townsend was our first. Roy Clifford. Joaquim Cabrera. Federico Parini. Jordi Kobo. Carl Phillips. And Satushka Yonimama. But we left, and we have moved to, we've gone back to Milan. Yes, all right, I know what you're all thinking, but we've gone back to Milan, who were in the bottom 4. So take nothing away from me there. To finish 10th was quite a credible finish, to be honest with you. We did really well. You can see from my results. I don't think we didn't have that job there against Inter. We weren't in charge. No, we wouldn't have been in charge for that game. So I think our first game then was possibly it was the Roma. I remember it was the Roma game. So we took over Roma. We took over when we took Roma. We took over when we were playing Roma, and we had a strong finish. So very happy to finish 10th. Some good resources, good stadium of course, and I'll tell you the big thing, and this was a massive thing here, is we didn't get 7 signings in. This was a risk we took. We didn't get 7 signings in at AC Milan. You know, we've got some signings coming in, which may still change yet. Got some signings coming in. Patrick Durr, I don't think he was pre-arranged. Patrick Durr, now you all recognise who he was. Harry Kuehl. Now, I actually had him coming at Paris Saint-Germain on a Bosman. And Matt says, what we should do is you should cancel that deal, Mike, and get him again at Milan. Taking the piss, I know. Feel a little bit bad, but fuck it. So he's on his way, Harry Kuehl regen. Sergio Angel Bada, the Andorran centre-back. Pretty fucking strong. That's from Bayern Munich, of course. This Greek goalkeeper, that's got to be Chiotis regen, I'm guessing. Might still pull out that yet. And Wellington Bernardo at Dortmund. Absolute monster man at top. So it's a slow motion build at Milan. They haven't won a title, I think we said, in 20 odd years. So since 24 years they've not won the title. So it really is, you know, they were really in deep shit. They're in the bottom 4. I didn't even realise that. But, you know, I could have still stayed with PSG. But we like Italy. But one thing I will vow to say right now, right, and you're hearing it first, right, I will not return to Germany. I've said it before. I've always said you never know, but I think, you know, there's no, you know, we've done, particularly Matt. I mean, I'm surprised Matt didn't stay at Bayern Munich to try and go for a title, or wait for me to leave first, maybe. So I was quite surprised that he left before me. There was a season a couple of years ago. No, it weren't a couple of years ago. It was this season. Look what happened at the start of the season, where Milan, we knew that they had a ridiculous amount of money. They brought 3 players off me when I was Dortmund. The Boomer regen, the Candela regen, and I think someone said that's the car regen. So they spent some ridiculous money. They also brought Pedroso and Bassi, who was a shower of shit, but it's all good. It's all good stuff. And hopefully now, the biggest reason I had to leave Dortmund was because they had this capped wage thing of 34 grand. It was all fucked up. And that's another reason why I will not go back to Germany, because I think Germany is quite fucked up. Royally, royally fucked up. I have vowed in my own little world where I'll never go back to. And if I show you selected leagues, I won't go back to Germany. I will not go back to Portugal. There's no need to go back to Portugal after what we did with Benfica. Maybe Holland. I do like Holland. France, probably not. In all honesty, I won't go back to Brazil. I will not go back to Brazil. Definitely not. Maybe Argentina. I would like a stint in Russia, if I'm truly honest with you. Who knows? Who knows? But it's all good fun. It's fucking great fun, isn't it? It really is. Let's have a look now then at the managerial stats, and this is really interesting, really, because clearly I'm world class over in Italy, and Matt should be world class, yeah. But the big one is, of course, is overall, and we are both world class, and that's all that counts. There you see, that is where we're at. You know, part 89, and hopefully we'll get back on this over the next couple of days. For one reason or another, we've not played. Long story. But that is where we're at. So until next time from me, guys, take it easy.